Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Keith. This is the Crypto Bullseye channel, and this is going to be a bit about myself and my journey, my struggles through crypto, my struggles through life, and how I plan to exit the crypto market. Yeah, exit the crypto market, guys. That's what I'm planning on doing. Who's going to help me along the way, and why it's important to build a community to hold ourselves accountable. So, I've been in financial services for over 20 years. Within the UK, the financial services is ruled by one authority. That's the Financial Conduct Authority. Now, why is that important? These are the guys that are going to be regulating crypto when it becomes mainstream within the UK. Unfortunately, we're a little bit far behind from the rest of the world. We can't do things like futures. We can't do things like derivatives. There's a limited amount that we can do within the crypto space, unfortunately, guys, because we've got regulations in place that prevent us from doing that. So fingers crossed that Mr. Trump pushes through this regulation soon. We follow suit because we're going to have to follow suit. Otherwise, we'll get left behind even further. This is a big space, guys. It's going to be a multi-trillion space. And if the UK gets left behind, well, that just says it all. So my journey, 20 years in financial services, 4 years in crypto. I started crypto in 2020, really started crypto in 2021. I was only buying a few pound here and a few pound there in 2020. And then I seen that few pound go up and up and up. And that's when I started paying attention. So in 2021, that's when I really got into crypto. I was buying all the altcoins possible, guys. I had Bitcoin, I had Ethereum, I was buying all the altcoins possible. My gains were going up during February, March, April. Then May it come crashing down. Literally, my P&L was so high in May 2021, and it come crashing down. I had more money than I'd ever had in my life. I mean, it wasn't a massive amount. I've got a higher position now. But previously in 2021, that hurt me, guys, because the market dropped about 80%. Elon Musk, he was selling his Tesla shares. Jeff Bezos was selling his Amazon shares. We had a bearish divergence on the Bitcoin chart. That made me think that something was happening within the market that was showing topping signals. So I changed all of my altcoins into Ethereum, into Bitcoin, into dollars. Genius move. Market crashed. It hit hard, guys. Even though that I was in dollars, even though I was in Bitcoin and Ethereum, they didn't drop as hard as what the altcoins did, but they still dropped hard. So my P&L probably dropped around 70, 75%. Bitcoin hit 40,000, put all the dollars back into 40,000. Then Bitcoin went to 15,500. That hurt even harder. So I've been accumulating, I've been building ever since, guys. I've been with you all the way on this journey for the last 3 years. Go back and check the old channels. Something that I wouldn't do in life, guys. This was difficult for me, and this was the most difficult thing for me, and I haven't cracked it yet, is talking to a camera. I've never even been able to take my picture, have my picture taken. I was always shy. I didn't want to talk to a camera. If you go back and watch my first videos, I was pretty much shaking in my voice. I didn't show my face. I didn't intend to show my face. And this was something that I felt that I needed to do because I needed to build a community of like-minded people. Why was that important? Guys, I live in the UK. Nobody talks about crypto in the UK. Nobody's got any conviction in the UK. And in fact, my previous job, they didn't want me speaking about it, and they wouldn't allow me to go part-time to focus on crypto, to focus on YouTube. They wouldn't allow me to do it. So in the end, it was HR that got involved. 9 months down the line, guys, I managed to drop a day. And then I realized that that place didn't want me after 20 years. So after 20 years, I decided to move to somewhere that did want me, guys. But one thing that I wanted to do was have a pay rise. I wanted to work less days, and I wanted to have more time for myself. Say more time for myself, guys. I spend so much time on the charts. I spend so much time on YouTube. One day it might pay off. One day I might get a few more subscribers, guys, but I'm hoping to hit 10,000 by the end of April. So if you can resonate with my story, drop a like and then subscribe to the channel. But my journey's not finished yet, guys. I'm only halfway through my journey. So I've been building during the build phase. And one thing that I did was build the crypto bullseye strategy. So this crypto bullseye strategy, the crypto bullseye portfolio, was something that I built in front of you. And it was just a little side portfolio, guys, $50, $50, $50, because I wanted to show you in front of YouTube what happens when you can allocate at strong support and then average down at even stronger support. You can build your positions down and you build your positions down. You have one rule, that you don't average your position up, because that's for distribution phase. Accumulation phase is for averaging down. Distribution phase is for averaging up. So how do I intend to play the distribution during alt season, guys? I expect to scale my position out during a 10 to 12 week period. Might be 11 weeks, might be 9 weeks, might be 7 weeks, but I intend to take out the majority of my position, guys, before we get any kind of a mid-market crash, any kind of a crash, any kind of a major pullback. And then I'm not intending to put all of that capital back in to a second leg if it plays out like that, because I want to hold on to that capital. Now, the next thing, I've potentially got a partnership potentially got a partnership. I'm not going to say who they are, guys, because if it doesn't work out with these guys, I'll find you someone else. But it's all about adding value to the channel. I don't shill exchanges on this channel. I don't do things that are going to wreck people on this channel. But I want to add value and bring value to this channel. And that's why I want to stick out from the rest of them. So I'm going to be working, fingers crossed, with a tax and consultancy firm. Now, I've been chatting with these guys, amazing guys, and one of them is an absolute rock star within space, and he's been involved in doing regulation, all sorts. So if I can potentially get him on the channel, it's a tough ask, guys, because he's a big guy, he's an important guy, and I'm a little channel. So I'm going to try my hardest to work with these. I've had a few discussions with them, and things are looking promising. And if I can bring this to the channel, that means that these guys are going to help give us a way out of crypto. Why is it important to have an exit strategy, guys? This is the Cardano chart. We've been following this chart for years, but it is a strong cryptocurrency. It's one of the top cryptocurrencies. It's got one of the most things being built on it. It's been integrated into Bitcoin. Don't get much stronger utility than that, do you? Disbelief, hope, optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria happens during every cycle, during every market. Euphoria, complacency. When complacency kicks in, people think euphoria is going to happen, but euphoria is going to happen even harder, unfortunately. Anxiety, denial, anger, panic, depression. Do you think this is digressing from what I was talking about with my story? But I just want to show you why it's important to have an exit plan. Cardano is one of the biggest players. Cardano dropped 93%. Cardano dropped 93% to the downside. So you put $1,000 in, guys, in Cardano at the top here, and it drops 93%. That means you've got $70 left. So you've got $70 left out of $1,000. Scale that up, guys. $10,000, you've got $700 left. You are absolutely getting battered by this bear market here. So if you think that you're going to hold your bags for 2 years, for 3 years, for 4 years, you can hold it, and Cardano might put in a new high. But why do you want to drop 93%? If you took your capital out here and scaled out here, scaled out here, averaged your position out and distributed, and ended up somewhere around here, $2.36, Cardano dropped all the way down here. What does that mean? You've got all of that capital here to accumulate down here. If you're holding it, you don't have anything. You've just got to hope it goes up and goes higher. So you need an exit plan, you need an exit strategy, you need a way out of crypto, in my opinion, guys. I love crypto. I've literally educated myself over the last 4 years in crypto space, then trading, literally everything, guys, coding. So I'm keep educating myself, and I'm going to continue to educate myself. But I understand one thing: no matter what you look at, no matter what you look at, whatever altcoin you look at, guys, look, battered. You can't hold these things during a bear market, guys. Don't hold them during a bear market. If somebody tells you, if some channel, and I know some big channels out there, guys, and I'll probably get some hate from this, some channels tell you, hold it for 2 years, hold it for 3 years, hold it for 4 years. They are telling you to hold your bags so they can use you as exit liquidity, guys. I'm sorry about that. If I'm like singling myself out from the other channels, I'm sorry about that. But they're using you for exit liquidity. If they're telling you to hold for 3 years, telling you to hold for 2 years, telling you to hold for 4 years, they're using you as exit liquidity, and they're trying to keep the market hype. I'm expecting it to come out of crypto, guys. This is ICP. Look what it done. Go through Algorand. Look what it done, guys. Look how much these things drop during a bear market. We need an exit strategy. I need an exit strategy. So I'm going to try to work with these guys, and I'm going to start integrating other additional things that are going to add value. I'm going to try and bring some interviews to the channel as well, some educational interviews, not some shilling interviews where this is going to go to the moon, that's going to go to the moon. Because one thing that I try and do is keep it real on this channel. And I try and teach you risk management. That's the key, guys. Understanding how to learn and read a price chart is one of the most important things you'll do. You don't have to be a trader. Understand what's fair value. Is it fair value up here? Is it fair value up here? Is it fair value down here? Understand how to read a price chart and understand how to diversify and ensure that you don't have all your eggs in one basket, and have an end goal. And my end goal, guys, is to have a basket of diversified assets across the world, across different narratives, across different niches, including real estate, including bonds, including commodities, gold, silver, all that kind of thing, guys. I want a bit of everything. That means when things go down, there's a bull market at any time, guys. Every time that there's a bear market, there's a bull market somewhere else. So if I've got assets within the things that haven't run that are going to go through a bull market, that's going to help my portfolio when things are going to go down. So that is the aim of the game, guys. Any of you resonate with me? Any of you can't think of what an exit strategy is? You're trying to think of a way out of crypto? Let me know in the comments, and let's have a chat. Bye from now.